So hello everybody, how are you doing? We are sitting in a Cupra VZ today, so that's not the VZ5 with the 5-cylinder, but the VZ310 with the 4-cylinder. Important part about this car is that you can now get the Akrapovic exhaust from the factory, which is in the back, all compliant in your leasing rate, right from the configurator, and therefore we wanted to try out how that car behaves and of course sounds, because that's the first time that the Formentor now has the Akrapovic exhaust, something like the Ateca has, the Golf R has, for example. This is probably a very similar exhaust in the end. We also have a very nice interior, this two-tone brown leather, also on the dash here, which looks really nice. I'm not really missing those cup seats. I really like those comfortable Alcantara and brown leather seats. Looks very good. Also back with the bronze from the Bat edition back to this one. And yeah, without further talking, I think we want to try out how fast this car goes 0 to 100 on the country road and also 100 to 200 on the Autobahn. Of course, with winter tires in this time of the year, but nevertheless, we want to try it out. And of course, the sound, you've already heard it in the beginning, is not too bad at all. So winter tires, 4.87 seconds, totally flat, I think isn't too bad at all, considering that this car is heavier and a bit higher than also the Golf variants. That's, I would say, even bang on what the factory is claiming. Let's now head out onto the Autobahn, because I'm really anxious to see how good the 100 to 200 time is. We have seen with other cars like the front-wheel drive Leon and the, I think we've seen a 12.7 100 to 200, and with the all-wheel drive Golf 7R, which of course is an older car, but had the same horsepower, we have seen 13.5, something like that. So I'm expecting 14 seconds, around 14 seconds with this car, 100 to 200. So it says 13.6 seconds. I need to correct the time, because at that particular piece we just had a bit of downhill, but it's still, I would say, in the 14s like we expected, or even the high 13s. Yeah, I would say great pull. So the gloves are already off. I think we have seen some very good times. The 13 point something, 100 to 200 is probably what you could expect, also in this winter surrounding. The 4.8 0 to 100 is also what you would want. Probably in the summertime there's even a 10th or maybe 2 in it, with more sticky summer tires. And of course the Akrapovic exhaust adds a nice character to the car, that really changes, of course, let's say, how emotional you can drive the car. And therefore I think it's definitely a good option, similar to what you have in the Golf R, for example. You could almost say that only with the Akrapovic exhaust the Golf R is the complete car, and it's similar to the Formentor VZ. The 310 never was really emotional before, at least in my personal opinion. With that exhaust, it really makes sense, and if I would order one, I would definitely go for the Akrapovic. Although of course it's ridiculously expensive, nevertheless, if you pay the money for this car, I would also go for the exhaust. And with that, we will end the video, and I'm looking forward to your comments.